Today was the first day for both men's and women's NCAA tournament basketball.
Our Jesse Kroll was in Des Moines for a preview of Iowa's teams.
Well, Tim and Bridget, March Madness is upon us, and plenty of games have already wrapped up, and the first day of the men's tournament is coming to a close pretty soon. But I'm going to be honest, most of the teams Siouxlanders care about, whether it's women or men, don't tip off until Friday, so we got plenty of time to look at their matchups. We'll take a look at the higher-seeded Clones first, and it wasn't an easy ride to the matchup against Ohio State. The Cyclones closed out the regular season on a 3-game losing streak, but took down 3 NCAA tournament teams to win the Big 12 title. Now, this was the Clones' 4th title in 6 years, and along with ISU, Villanova and Kentucky are the only schools in the nation's top 6 leagues to win 4 conference tournaments in the last 6 years. Now, overall, Iowa State is making its 20th tournament appearance, and the Cyclones are an even 19-19 in the tourney. But when looking at Ohio State, it ain't pretty, folks. The Clones are winless against the Buckeyes, including dropping on a game-winning shot in the second round of the 2013 NCAA tournament. But that's the past, and Iowa State is looking forward.
You know, that's 7, 8 guys I just named right there that this is new for them. But, you know, they'll be ready to go. There was no, like, magic speech or, you know, I think these guys just understood that, hey, guys, we got a chance to be good. We can't let any more opportunities waste. When the season reset and ended, I think they changed and they talked, and they've been really good since.
The Clones and the Buckeyes tip off on Friday at 8:50, and that'll be aired on TBS. Now, the other half of the Cy-Hawk rivalry also has a Friday showdown, and they'll have their hands full with Cincinnati. The Bearcats cruise their 2nd straight American Athletic Conference title, and these two teams actually met in the same setting back in 2005. And it wasn't good. Cincinnati ended Iowa's season in the first round with a 76-64 victory, and that actually gave Cincy a 6-2 series advantage. But overall, against the AAC, that's a different story for Iowa because they're 19-11 against current members of that conference, including beating UConn in the Empire Classic final back in November. Now, the last time Fran and the boys were in the tournament was in 2016, and they actually took down Temple in the first round. And they're just hoping to recreate that type of success.
They appreciate the opportunity. They know what it means. And I have no question that they'll focus and lock into what we need to teach in terms of the game plan, get ready for the game on Friday. You know, it's one of the reasons that you compete. You want to play in this tournament at some point. But in our league, every time you play, you're playing somebody really good. And, you know, so that prepares you for this opportunity.
Now, the Hawks and the Cats tip off at 11:15 on CBS. Now, as I mentioned before, the Iowa and Iowa State women host tournament games, but South Dakota is also dancing. The Yotes drew the 8th seed and are squaring off with Clemson in Starkville, Mississippi. Now, USD is making its 2nd tournament appearance, with the first coming back in 2014. But this was a very historic season for the squad from Vermillion. South Dakota was the first Summit League team to earn an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament, and that's capping off a year in which the Coyotes entered the polls for the first time in program history. And folks, these weren't easy victories, with 4 of the dubs this season coming against teams in the tournament field. Now, this is the first meeting between Clemson and South Dakota, but the Yotes, well, they're well aware of what the Tigers bring to the table.
Certainly have a lot of respect. Their coach, Amanda Butler, and her staff have done a tremendous job in year 1 of really turning their program around. And so we'll spend the next couple hours, you know, watching film and getting ready for practice.
I think one of the first things I heard was that they're really athletic and they score the ball well around the rim. So that's really all I know so far. So that's definitely, I think, going to be something that we hit the ground running.
Well, the Yotes and the Tigers get going on Friday over on ESPN2 at 6 p.m. Now, we're excited for all the teams in the tournaments, whether it's women or men. So good luck to all the teams in their respective tournaments. But I'll send it back to you, Tim and Bridget, in Des Moines. Jesse Kroll, KCAU-9 Sports.